Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon. This vertical sandwich.
Alright, I recorded that intro by speaking it phonetically backwards and recording it that way and then playing it back in reverse, so it makes sense. It's an homage to my all-time favorite TV show. So, there we go. I'll only be using it the once. This is limited edition. So, we bring this guy the mirror. And here we go.
If it isn't the people I met at the spring. Well, well.
He's like Peter Falk at the beginning of The Princess Bride.
Let me see.
Okay.
Can I help you with
Okay.
something?
Okay.
What? But the magic mirror is a royal heirloom. And you say King Clavius gave it to you?
Yeah, he gave it to
Well,
us.
well.
Sure.
Let me examine it then. Yes, this is it. The sun mirror.
Ah.
Quite unmistakable feel it has. I'll never forget the first time I touched it in Argonian.
That's what she said.
But,
Sorry.
it's curious. It's lost all of its magic.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
Oh dear, I'm not being very clear, am I? You see, this mirror that you call the magic mirror is really called the sun mirror.
Okay.
But now that all its magic has been lost, you can't very well call it a magic mirror anymore.
We can call it whatever we want.
There was a bloke in a castle who said the same thing. That's why we're here to see you. Thought you could give us some
A
assistation.
citation.
A way to get magic back into the mirror. I remember hearing long ago about a spell of blinding light that was cast on the sun
Makes
mirror.
sense.
That's what gave it such tremendous brilliance. If the mirror has lost that magic now, perhaps casting the same spell could restore its magical properties.
Okay.
The problem is, I can't remember what the spell was. A spell that casts a blinding light. What a conundrum. Of course, the sea dragon spell.
There you go.
Just north of this land, you will find a stone arch bridging the straits. A sailor once told me of a giant sea dragon in the waters there. He said it cast a spell on him that left him blinded for a few moments.
Yeah, we've dealt with that.
I suppose it's possible a bright light such as that could restore the magic to the mirror.
Okay.
You never know. It might just work. Try using the mirror to reflect the sea dragon's spell. Aha! Good luck.
Alright. Thank you for the good luck, sir. Now, the way this works is we have to go under that arch. There will always be a non-random sea dragon encounter there. And all we have to do is use the magic mirror as an item in the same turn that it casts that Giga Flash thing. As long as we do that, it'll be done. So let's go to Seaview Church, which is obviously our closest location. So. And we got a lot of stuff to cover. Like, I'm actually going to get us up to Dark Ruins. Kind of ASAP, but... So, at this point, what I would say is we have, we're kind of... First off, make sure you have this in your inventory as an item, because it doesn't help you if it's in the bag. Like, right? Right, everybody? Right? Okay. I'm glad we're agreed. I'm glad. I'm always glad. Okay. Also, what I would suggest is you can use Holy Protection, because at this point we're strong enough now that it actually should keep monsters away from us while we're kind of in the ocean in this area. And really, we don't want to have to deal with other distractions. We just want to go and recharge this dumb mirror. So this will actually be kind of like this is going to be like a collection of plot lines video. And then once we're free to move around, there's some things I want to take care of before we advance the plot roll. Because we haven't done that in a while. We really haven't. Like, done kind of get ourselves ready collection kind of stuff. Alright. So there it is. So just the first thing this thing's going to do is do Giga Flash. So just use it. Use this as an item. Use it as an item every turn, and defend, because in my original file, I actually killed the Sea Dragon before it cast Giga Flash. So now we haven't used the mirror yet, but when our turn comes around, we'll use it anyway, and it'll work. You don't have to use it before. See there. So now we have the Sun Mirror. So now we've just got to kill this guy, because, like, to get away from the battle. And now we can go take care of the Dark Ruins. Which is good. It's progress. And progress is important. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, come on. Whatever, somebody will hit him just by chance. Yeah, see, there you go, Yangus. Yeah, Jessica. Okay. I'd feel bad about that if I didn't know that he'd just respawn the next time we drive through there. Oh, whoa! Oh, that's gotta be a rare drop for him. A dragon scale? Oh, that's awesome. Well, okay. I'll show you eventually where to get another dragon scale pretty quickly, but, like, we're gonna use this one. So. Because, like, you definitely want a second one before you go up against the boss of the Dark Ruins, but there's one in the Argonian Hunting Grounds, and there's one in the Dark Ruins that we will get when we go through, so. Because, well, here we go. Anyway. We can actually use, and if you talk to the guy in the tent that we turned at to go to the old man's house, he'll tell you this recipe. But the snakeskin whip and 2 dragon scales makes, like, dragon skin whip, which is Jessica's next whip, so that's awesome. And I think is actually kind of set up in the game that it's a little overpowered at this point, which is nice. It's nice to get weapons that are a little overpowered. So. Okay. Ah. That's what we're here for. This is one of my favorite effects in the game, by the way. Like, I really love it. That right there, that's great. Like, I pity all the monsters that were in there that were just suddenly like, we like darkness and just.
The dark aura! It's disappeared!
Yeah, Mr. Yeller.
So you managed to get the Royal Argonian mirror. I don't know how you got hold of it, but now we can finally get inside and fight Dulmagus. Well done! Right. Well then, I'll just go and fetch my men.
I like that. Right. Oh yeah, that's right there somewhere else. All right. So now we can actually go in the Dark Ruins. Obviously. Oh.
At last we can finish off that despicable Dulmagus. Go, blind!
Jeez, Yangus.
Yes.
Okay. He doesn't even pay attention to him anymore.
While now. Looking back on all the hard times, I feel strangely nostalgic.
Okay.
But this is no time for reminiscing, you dawdler. This is our chance. Apparently, Dulmagus is a bit under the weather at the moment. We must give him a good thrashing and lift this diabolical curse. We'll be waiting here. I'm sure you won't have any trouble.
Yeah, actually, if you talk to other people in the game, like, there are some people who say that, like, they heard Dulmagus say stuff about his body, like, the weak body he has and stuff. So the idea is that, like, the Dark Ruins is, like, a place he's kind of running because he is kind of under the weather. So, actually, I want to show you something. So, oh, God, I just completely flashed back to In Living Color. Let me show you something! I can't do a Fire Marshal Bill impression. I guess I would have to do the teeth thing. Let me show you something! That might have worked. It sounded good in my head. Anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do is spend the night at the inn. And I normally wouldn't show that because it's just a BS thing that we... But, like, now spending the night at the inn is important. So...
Is that you? Is it really you? What do you think it means, us meeting like this? It was late and I was thinking about wanting to talk to you. But I must have fallen asleep. Are we dreaming? We must be. Do you think this is another effect of the spring water? I really wanted to talk to you about Prince Charmless. I mean Charmels. Do you think people can change after they get married? I know. I could also be quite self-centered when I was younger. Perhaps Prince Charmels will grow out of it too.
Alright, so we're going to save our game here, and I won't be showing that, so... Alright, now, what we're going to do... Oh, yeah, and the Medea talking to you in your sleep thing, that's going to happen throughout the kind of plot line of the game now. So we will be showing it and stuff, and we will be... Actually, we will be occasionally returning to the spring to talk to her, because I kind of like that... It kind of... You can follow her train of thought through the game that way, and she's a character we're interested in, so... We're going to Neos. And we're going to Neos because we got to kill that big giant statue thing that myrtleized us when we had the gigantic Neos failure. And we're powerful enough now that this is going to work. So we're going to go to Neos, and we need to buy a Dream Blade for Angelo. It's a sword upgrade for him, but it's also a really, really useful item, and we're just going to want it. So I strongly suggest you buy it. But bottom line is, fighting this giant statue thing, you're not going to be able to do it without this Dream Blade. And we probably won't have time. We've been going for a while. We probably won't have time to show that, so we'll probably just pick up the next video with the actual fight. Assuming it's successful. If it's not, you will be picking up the video either with a second or third attempt, and I'll tell you that, or we will pick up the video with me saying I can't do it. So, like I said, this is a sword upgrade. It is a little more powerful than the sword he has. And what it does is it puts enemies to sleep. And it'll put enemies to sleep when he attacks them with it. But you can also use it as a weapon to, like, cast snooze, I think. I think that's what it casts. Anyway, it puts this thing to sleep. It's incredibly effective against this particular monster. So, and what I'm going to do is I want to go to the monster team because, like, right now we have the monster team set up kind of strategically for the last time we used it, like with Snapcase and stuff. And I just want good attackers. So we're going to put, like, Hexzilla in there and just things that attack reliably. So, I don't really... I don't know. Like, do we want to... I have to check out some attack stats and stuff. Like, you wouldn't want Dumb King in there because he'll do stupid things. I mean, Capers is a good attacker. Like, I think he's our highest attack guy. Hexzilla is decent, and I guess Potbelly's our best option. So anyway, we're gonna run up to this guy, we're gonna fight him, and get him on our monster team, and he's gonna completely change the game we're playing. So, all right, guys, I will see you for the fight. Bye, everybody.